get to it.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Now Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Play action, now Purdy.
Got him.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk, 41 yards. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Come on.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. Jair Brown on the stop there.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 40 yards. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go. You're right.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
A second down throw for Purdy. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And not quite sure what just happened there, other than we do know that he spiked the football on first down. Now a 2nd and 10.
Key to tight end, key to tight end. 4 down. Tracking 60. Mike 17. Mike 17.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Good.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Second and 10.
79 Bronco. Mike check smash. Mike 17. 3 buzz. 17's Mike 17.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Mike 17.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
We good.
And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from the 20. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Yes, sir.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it as we resume action. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Forced out to his left.
We good.
Call it a loss of 18, and that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here.
Check three, check three, check three.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
This should be.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Watch the run, watch the run. Mike 17.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10.
Shift, watch the shift.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's third and 7.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Being chased out left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. He gets away from one. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Darius Slay with a pick.
Come on.
Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Pick it up, guys.
They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the 49ers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 65 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Purdy to throw it on first down. And that is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Shotgun now with Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
This is going to be a corner route to their tight end, and I'll tell you what, it's man coverage, so that makes it hard for a linebacker to stay with him. And he's able to make the catch on the right side of the field and pick up the first down.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. Down right around the 25. Now 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And out of bounds right around the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Purdy looking to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he takes a pretty good lick there as he'll wind up getting about 3. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They have a little pride, too, you know. 3 straight first-down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
2nd and 7 from the 20. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 13-yard line. 3rd down and 1. 3rd down, here's Mason. And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are able to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this.
Oh. We good. We still here. Yeah, I was tearing down for him. He couldn't take the heat, so he got out of the kitchen. You see that? And that's for damn sure. Going back. Going right back. Advanced.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Let's get to it.
Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage. On first down, it's Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
handoff left, McCaffrey. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Yo.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Alert 3.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
I'm going to come back to you.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson to about the 23.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time.
To the air goes Daniels. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Well, Charles, did it seem like to you that maybe they were a little worried about his running prowess there? Because everybody kind of froze when he got outside the pocket, and they were able to throw it for the first down.
Absolutely, and you work all week getting ready for a game, and you know that the potential is there for him to run it, but you better take care of those receivers downfield. They can hurt you first.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Tighten up. 60 Eagle.
Jam.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler to about the 35, 2nd down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here I come.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
Pretty good.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Liking 18. Hey, check.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Ready.
On the counter, this is Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. And I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
And it'll be intercepted. Isaac Yedem picks it. And the 49ers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Baby, that's fake stop. Mike 4, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Purdy. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Check the backer. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. To about the 26 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
I'm here all day.
Daniels looking to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
36. Here we go, D. Watch 36. 36 to Mike.
Viking 18.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
The safety position continues to evolve into a bigger role in run defense than in the past. They certainly love to have him drop down and get aggressive in bringing ball carriers down behind the line of scrimmage. Not many bigger stops than that one right there.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And his throw here's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Motion to the left with Jennings.
Mike 22, Mike 22. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 19 Lion. 22, he's coming, 22.
On first down, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second down and 3.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. You think you gonna get this? Mike 22.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Let's see what you got.
That's caught outright by Jennings. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 15-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
That was first.
Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Second down and a little more than a yard here. The first carry for Jeremy McNichols. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. But I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Again, it's McNichols as they stay on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football, this is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He'll buy some time right. This is caught inside the 15. Big yardage that time for Washington.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried.
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin from 4 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the lead is now 14-10.
Commanders 14, 49ers 10. Austin Seibert set to kick.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Check your hot read. SOS.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Purdy. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Now Purdy. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Purdy. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one.
Double tight. 3 down. Hey, smash. Watch 82. Tracking 60. He likes to sneak out late. Watch 82.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Here I come again. Here I come again.
Purdy, big 4th down play. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Robinson with another carry. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, here's Robinson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's McNichols. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. This is a counter play. Eckler.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Check, 59, 59.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, 3rd and a yard. On the ground, this is McNichols. And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it. It's a gain of 3 there, and that should be just about all she wrote.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on 3rd down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right, they need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
Big series right here, so we got to step it up.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different.